Good morning and welcome to Mathematics 7, and we are now in quarter 2. So for today's session, we have measurement using the metric system. So our learning objective is to approximate the measures of quantities, particularly length, weight or mass, volume, time, angle, temperature, and rate. So we will start on the so-called metric system. It is a decimal system of units for measurements of length, mass, volume, time, and others. So it is a system international, or what we call SI units. It is a superset of 7 units from which all others are derived. So in science, we make use of the metric system because it is based on a scale of 10, and every measurement is increased or decreased by a factor of 10. It uses Greek and Latin prefixes to make conversion from one unit to another. A prefix is a power of 10 exponent of multiplier that precedes units. Okay, so for the origin, we have the Greek, we have the base unit, and we have the Latin. Okay, so we have prefixes in the Greek. Kilo, which is in the symbol of small letter k, which is equivalent to 10 cube, or we have 1,000. So kilo means 1,000. Hecto is in the symbol of H. It is equivalent to 100 or 10 raised to the second power. And deca, which is in the symbol of small letter dA, or you can have dk, that is equivalent to 10. So the base unit is meter for the measures of length, and that is in the symbol of m. And for the Latin prefixes, we have deci, which is small letter d, that is equivalent to 1 over 100, 1 over 10, or that is 10 raised to negative 1. And we have another centi means what? 1 over 100, or that is 10 raised to negative second power, which is in the symbol of small letter c. Milli, which is in the symbol of m, which is equivalent to 1 over 1,000 or 10 raised to negative third power. These prefixes can be used in the measures of length, mass, and we have capacity. So, when we say length, it is the measure of distance. It is the distance from one point to another point. So how long an object is? So that is what we call length, yung haba ng isang object. And the basic unit is meter or small letter m. Yan. And we have the units. Examples of units in the measures of length. We have millimeter, in the symbol of mm, small letter mm, centimeter, cm, decimeter, dm, pinagsama natin yung prefix at saka yung basic unit. Kaya nabuo yung millimeter that is taken from Greek prefix, milli, and then we have meter, the basic unit in length. We have also decameter, hectometer, and kilometer. Yung mga highlighted na units ang siyang pangkaraniwang ginagamit natin sa araw-araw na mga gawain natin. So we have millimeter, centimeter, and kilometer. How long is millimeter? Okay, gaano nga ba kahaba yung millimeter? Take note that it is the smallest unit in the measures of length. Kapag millimeter, gagamit ka syempre ng ruler in order to measure a certain object. Okay, tingnan ninyo yung nandoon sa yung blue. Tingnan ninyo kung gaano kaliit ang millimeter. So ano yung mga object or yung mga bagay na kapag kasukatin natin, ang unit na gagamitin ay millimeter. Siyempre yung mga small objects just like yan, the thickness of a book. Gaano nga ba kakapal yung libro? So millimeter ang unit na pwede mong gamitin. We have also the diameter of a coin, millimeter. We have also the length of pushpin. Okay, yung bilog niya, yung diameter ng, yung head ng pushpin, pwede mong gamitan siya ng millimeter. And we have other examples of objects making use of millimeter as the unit. Okay, we have also paper clip. Next, centimeter. Of course, it is longer than millimeter. It is defined as 1/100 of a unit. Thus, a meter is 100 centimeter or a centimeter is 100 of a meter. Okay, pwede mo pa rin gamitan siya ng ruler because our ruler contains 30 centimeters. Okay, so we have the length of a carrot. Okay, 9 centimeters. We have also the length or the height of the notebook. Centimeter ang pwedeng gamitin. The length of the key, yung susi. At marami pang iba. And we have our meter, which is the base unit in the international system. Okay? So, halimbawa kung ang susukatin mo ay kung gaano kataas ang puno, the unit to be used should be meter. Of course, among the presented units, mas mahaba pa rin si meter. We have also yung yung lamppost. And then we have the height of the house or building. So meter ang pwedeng gamitin. Hindi mo pwedeng gamitan ng mga unit na nauna ko nang nabanggit kasi masyado nang maliit yon. Mahirap mo nang sukatin. It is more practical to make use of meter. Next, kilometer is the longest among the given units in the metric system because for every 1,000 meter is equivalent to 1 kilometer. So ano yung pwede mong sukatin pagdating sa kilometer? Okay, let's say this one, 31 kilometers. Let's say from Ordaneta to Dagupan. Okay, so if you would like to measure how long from Ordaneta to Dagupan City, pwede mong gamitan ng kilometer. Okay, from Ordaneta to Baguio, or from province to another province, ang gagamitin natin ay kilometer. Let's say from Cabanatuan City, Tarlac City, San Fernando to Quezon City, ang pwede mong gamitin ay kilometer. The longer distances, okay? If it is more than 1,000 meters, make use of kilometer as your unit of measure. Next, we have also mass. Ito yung tinatawag na bigat o kaya timbang ng isang bagay. The amount of matter containing an object. Gram is the basic unit and that is in the symbol of small letter G. So, pagsamahin mo yung prefix, tapos yung basic unit, magkikreate tayo ng milligram. Okay? Milli means 1/1,000. Centigram, decigram, decagram, hectogram, kilogram. Okay. So, ano yung mga commonly used unit in the measures of mass? Ano yung mga karaniwang ginagamit natin sa everyday living natin? We have gram, milligram, and kilogram. Yan yung popular sa atin, yan yung alam natin. Alam natin kung gaano kabigat ang gram, ang milligram, ang kilogram. Example, milligram. Milligram is the smallest unit in the measures of mass. So, pwede mo siyang gamitan ng beam balance as your instrument to measure an object. Let's say, the mass of a piece of paper. Siyempre, napakagaan, di ba? How light or heavy an object is. We are talking about mass. Okay, next, we have also capsule or tablet in terms of medicine. Let's say 500 milligrams, 200 milligrams, 5 milligrams, ganon. So, yung mga solid medicines natin, gaya ng capsule and tablets, ang ginagamit na unit ay milligram. Paper clip, at marami pang iba. Next, we have gram. Gram is the base unit in the measures of mass. Okay, just like your junk foods, cheese curds, wishy, cracklings, chippy, sweet corn, and so on. Grams yung ginagamit na unit. Same to our bread, grams. Okay? 500 grams, 300 grams, and so on. Next, we have also our bottled products or canned goods. Ang ginagamit din nila ay grams. Yung mga maliliit lang na mga dilata. Pero meron yung mga malalaking dilata, minsan ang ginagamit na rin nila ay kilogram because it is more than 1,000 grams. Kaya kilogram na yung ginagamit. Okay, kilogram is the largest unit in the metric system. Just like watermelon. Kilogram ang ginagamit niyan. 1, 2, or 3 watermelons, kilogram ang ginagamit. We have also our meat products. We have sack of rice, kilogram. Okay, just like 50 kilograms, 25 kilograms, and so on. So you can estimate how heavy 1 kilogram is. Okay. Next, we have also capacity. It refers to how much a container will hold. Liter is the base unit, and it is in capital letter L. We have milliliter, M. Okay, take note that the liter should be a capital letter. Okay, ml, milliliter, centiliter, deciliter, decaliter, hectoliter, kiloliter. So, ang mga units na karaniwan natin ginagamit sa araw-araw na gawain natin ay liter, milliliter, at kiloliter. Example, sa milliliter. Of course, we all know that milliliter is the smallest unit in the metric system. Yan. So, kapag ang baby ay iinom ng gamot, so ang gagamitin niya ay milliliter, 1 drop. 1 drop is equivalent to 1 milliliter. Ayan, drops lang yung milliliter. Ganun lang kaliit yung content ng milliliter. Ayan, pwede rin sa mga liquid. Usually mga liquid objects o kaya mga liquid products or goods yung sinusukat natin pagdating sa capacity. Milliliter, just like dato puti na suka, 20 milliliter. Okay? Milliliter ang ginagamit kapag maliliit lang. Konti lang na mga patak-patak. Next, liter. Base unit in the metric system. Yan, soy sauce. Yan, isang galon yan. So, ang gagamitin niya is liter. Of course, your fresh milk. We have our paint. That is more than 1,000 milliliter is equivalent to 1 liter. Okay, 1,000 milliliter is equivalent to 1 liter. And we have other, just like example, your soda. Yung Coke ninyo, meron siyang 1.5 liters, 1 liter, 2 liters, and so on. Okay? Next, we have also kiloliter. Largest unit in the metric system. Water reservoir. O, yung container natin. Yung ano natin, yung lagayan ng tubig natin, yung mga tangke natin. So, ang ginagamit dyan is kiloliter. Marami kasi. It is more than 1,000 liter. 1,000 liter is equivalent to 1 kiloliter. Huwag kalilimutan yan. That is an example of a conversion. 1,000 liter is equivalent to 1 kiloliter. Next, we have also temperature. It is the measure of how hot or cold something is. Okay? So, ano yung mga scales natin pagdating sa temperature? We have Fahrenheit, Celsius, Kelvin. Pero, the most commonly used unit in temperature is Celsius. Just like our body temperature, which is equivalent to 37 degrees Celsius. Parang ganon. Fahrenheit. Ginagamit din yung Fahrenheit, mostly in science. Okay? Kapag ikaw ay nagluluto, nagbe-bake, Fahrenheit yung ginagamit. Meron din tayong Kelvin. Okay. So, mag-concentrate muna tayo sa Celsius. Kapag pagdating natin doon sa lesson na conversion factor, yung tatlong scales of temperature ay gagamitin natin. Temperature is the measure of how hot or cold something is. And we can make use of thermometer as a tool in the measuring temperature. Okay? Thermometer is a tool used for measuring temperature. Okay, example. Okay, yan. Halimbawa, ito ay sa Boracay. Ano nga ba yung temperature diyan? Siyempre, it is warm. So, it is, paano kaya yung kanyang paano kaya yung temperature niya? So, mainit. Di ba? Next, sa Baguio, malamig. Maybe 10 degrees Celsius, 12 degrees Celsius. Pero doon sa Boracay, more than 10 degrees Celsius. Paano kapag naman sa mga area na kung saan nagkakaroon ng winter, that is negative degrees Celsius. Negative degrees Celsius yan, nag-a-ice siya. Okay? So may malamig, may katamtaman, meron yung super lamig. Di ba? Nagkakaroon na ng yelo, nagkakaroon na ng snow kapag ka negative degrees yung temperature. Okay, we have also an angle. It is the figure formed by two rays called the sides of the angle sharing a common endpoint called the vertex of the angle. Okay, so we have here protractor. So, from 0 to 90, that is what we call right angle. Okay, more than 90, that is obtuse angle. But if it is less than 90, that is an acute angle. And we can determine, we can estimate if the angle is 90, less than 90, or greater than 90. It depends on the opening of the rays or the sides of the angle. Kagaya halimbawa niyan, yung ruler natin, that is a 90 degrees angle. This box means right angle. Ibig sabihin, 90 degrees. Postguard, yung yung corner niya is a 90 degrees. So yan yung example ng 90 degrees. Next, real life examples natin, kagaya halimbawa sa pizza. One slice of pizza is less than 90 degrees. Okay? Tingnan niyo yung hands of the clock, less than 90 degrees. The scissor is less than 90 degrees. So, if it forms a perpendicular line that is 90 degrees, if the opening is what? Narrow, it is less than 90 degrees, or that is an acute angle. And then if it is more than 90 degrees, yan ay tinatawag na obtuse angle. Ibig sabihin wider yung kanyang opening. Okay? So kapag wider ang opening, siya ay obtuse. Kapag ka narrow, mas masikip yung opening niya, that is less than 90 or acute. But if it forms a perpendicular line, that is 90 degrees. Okay, next we have also time. I have here a quote regarding time. Definition of time. Slow when you wait. Fast when you are late. Short when you are happy. Long when you feel bored. Deadly when you are sad. Endless when you are in pain. Every time is determined by your feelings and your psychological conditions and not by the clocks. So have a nice time always. Yan, time. Alam natin kung ano-ano yung mga unit ng time. Kagaya halimbawa dito sa clock natin. So meron tayong seconds, minutes, we have hours, and others just like day, week, month, year, decade, score, century, millennium. Okay, so these are some of the units in time. Okay, so for our activity in the first week of quarter 1, entitled Reasonable Estimates Direction, you write the letter of the correct letter that best represents the estimated measures in quantities of the following objects. So we have 1 to 15. Let's say, you just try to estimate. Capsule. What is your estimated measure of capsule? A, 5 milligrams. B, 5 grams. C, 50 grams. So this is now an evaluation regarding on what I have presented a while ago. So that is 1 to 15. Activity 2 in quarter 2, week number 1. So please write your answers in a sheet of paper and letters only. Okay, so yan yung gagawin ninyo. So na-present ko na sa inyo yung mass, we have capacity, we have length, we have time, and we have angles. Okay, so good luck. Thank you and have a nice day. Goodbye.